Thanks for coming back to Coins Alert. Today I have a good one for you. It was really interesting to learn about stablecoins and how they will be used in the US. Please read all the way to the end. It looks like XRP is up a little today. We're holding at 60 cents, so let's hope we stay strong. It's going up, it's that easy. Besides that, everything else is just noise. This is Raoul. Let me play this. Don't mess this up again. Be careful. Buy something. Put things on hold, think about the long run, and learn how to handle pain. You buy more when you're in pain. The idea that all of a sudden we'll all go back to being Neanderthals and never use technology again is going up unless something changes. It's really that easy. We will use blockchain technology unless something changes to make sure we don't mess up the banking system and the internet goes away. It's really that easy. That's all you need to know. Besides that, everything else is just noise. Wonderful. Okay, I just discovered this amusing. The CEO of Cardano is telling people to buy XRP. If you're not sure what to do, buy an XRP. I'd like to play this point now. This was put out by Coach JV. Rates go down by 0.5 basis points by the Fed. Get ready for a big party at the end of the year. The last thing that started the last bull market was when the Fed lowered interest rates to 0.50%. So I just wanted to play this quickly for you. Rates will be cut by 0.5%, which is big news. People were going back and forth. We thought that would happen about 0.25 times less than it did. The next step is shown below. Since a lot of this was already priced into the market, the 0.5 cut is likely to be well received. But the government will have to keep lowering rates. They've also turned on the money supply at the same time. This is dangerous. They say that Bitcoin, cryptocurrencies, and other alternative assets, especially Bitcoin, are a flight to quality because of the following. Because if they start lowering interest rates and turning on the printing press again, they will have to monetize debt because all the money in our system is dead. This will lead to stagflation because companies will not be able to borrow as much money and people will lose their jobs. You can expect alternative investments to go up if the job market stays bad, inflation stays high, and stagflation sets in. Guardians. I love Teacher so much, he does a great job. Even though he's been doing a great job for years, I'd love for him to explain what he thinks he would have done in that situation. I'd like him to give us a little more information about how he would have handled it differently. I would have liked a little more of an explanation, but Coach JV did a great job. I didn't want to put this here. It was just to show you. This is from my alpha channel here on. It goes into the Bitcoin Discord, and we also post things in this secret Twitter group. This post was pretty simple. It went up, in fact. This is already 100 for every 2x gain. If you send this to my alpha circle, we're already 2 times better off. I already have a fee for more gems on my watch list, it says. I will share them today. If we repeat and add your ID, we can add you to the group. And you can follow along with us if you retweet this and follow me. Okay, so xrp+ripple put this out there. The best lawyers, Stuart Alderati, says that when the regulatory cloud clears, US strategy will become more clear. Without a doubt, Ripple and IKP will be the most reliable business sources for crypto solutions in the US. And let's hope that when this legal cloud clears, we can see what the rules are. Then, when businesses in the US need help with crypto solutions, they will know they can trust us the most. In other words, tokenization is to be fair. I do want to point out that neither Harris nor Trump have really put out any. Trump has said a lot of different things about Bitcoin, but I haven't seen any policy work from them about what they would do if they were elected president and then president. What rules would they put in place? This kind of work is what they do most of the time to get ready, because they want to make those changes right away when they get to work. Either side should start changing their rules or regulating crypto before the end of the year. He said that crypto policies could change before the end of the year, which is similar to what Chuck Schumer said in the Senate. Jack, please throw this away. Are you ready for XRP to cost $246? In the coming bull market, this is the case. Guys, pay attention, this is still a trading market. I am not sure if we will go this high. I'd love to see XRP go for a ride. It costs a lot of money to do this. I wrote a market cap of about $30 billion to go to $246. You could just do the math there, right? The only way to do that is for the market value of XRP to go over $1 trillion or the quantity to really go down. At the Middle East Banking Invitation Summit in Greece, Merrick talked about Ripple payments and Ripple custody. Amobus in Dubai to talk about the MENA financial future. We think that by 2028, the stablecoin market will be worth $3 trillion. I believe it will happen that way before then. Tether made $700 million more than BlackRock did in 2023, which is a huge amount of money. Now let me show you how this works. In short, if you want Tether, the company uses your money to buy bonds that back up their stablecoin and keep it steady. So Tether has, let's check that again right now. So they have stable coins to back them up. That means they're making, say, 5% on it. That's how they get all that money. One reason I think Ripple is getting into the stablecoin market is that they want a piece of it. Another reason is that banks will need help with stablecoins. I believe they will assist businesses and banks in launching their own safe coins on the XRP ledger. It says, now you know why Ripple is starting the Ripple War USLR stablecoin. This is from LinkedIn. Here you go with transfers, treasury, corporate, CME, e-commerce, stablecoins, and other uses. We think that the steady coin market will feel bad about that. As of the end of December 2023 and the beginning of January 2028, I will have 3 trillion stable coins. Let's see what happens, guys. This can change in a big way. I think so. Hold on, give me a second. If banks start tokenizing their value, I do believe that the M2 money supply will grow. This is because banks hold all of our money. That means that if they tokenize that right and put it on ledgers, the market cap of those ledgers will go up, but the number of safe coins on the blockchain will go down. That's why I think it could be a lot bigger. There are a lot of rebels in the cryptocurrency business. Are you LSD? The report piece talks about Stable, the Clarity of Payment Stablecoin Act by Patrick Henry could lead to new stablecoin ideas if it were to become law. The US saw success in regulations when the Clarity of Payments and Stablecoin Act was recently supported by both parties. If the bill is passed, it could allow private players in the blockchain industry to lead stablecoin innovation. This would let anyone with experience in consumer distribution, social commerce, or banking work with regulated stablecoin issuers. Then it does say a few more things down here. The Ripple USD is a payment system that was made to keep the value of $1 stable. The whole thing is backed by a separate pool of cash equivalents and can be exchanged for US dollars 1-for-1. A ledger called XRP in the Ethereum blockchain creates RLUSD. This makes it possible for instant payments and easy on and off ramps for exchanges, money transfer providers, or payment service providers SPS who want to hold, buy, and sell us on chain. RLUSD offers quick payment for multi-chain issuance and programmable finance, which should make it easier to find new ways to make money, right? The Patrick McHenry bill is also here. What would happen if we passed this? There are probably 5 big problems that stood out in the US stablecoin bill and caused a lot of trouble in the cryptocurrency world. Power to create stablecoins. The McHenry bills spell out the rules for organizations that are legally allowed to make payment stablecoins. In its current state, stablecoin issuers would be breaking the law if they accepted it as payment, would be subject to rules like banks. The rule would include things like risk management, liquidity, and capital standards. There are worries about some stablecoins' proof of reserves, and the people who wrote the law hope that these worries will be allayed. To be more specific, this means that central banks will likely have more power over stablecoins, which is a worry with the foundation. Decentralized. Finance control at the state level. If the McHenry stablecoin bill becomes law, regulators will play a big part in making sure that the stablecoin issuer legislation is followed. The Federal Reserve FRB would only step in if state officials weren't able to do their job. Classification of securities, unlike other stablecoin bills, the McHenry bill wants to change current laws so that stablecoins that make interest can be labeled as payment stablecoins instead of securities, which is what we want for private stablecoins. Only stablecoins that are released on public blockchains will be accepted as payment. Stablecoins with a public ledger would encourage openness and make transactions easy for anyone to check. Plus, you know that Ripple bought a bank. Do you mean the custody and trust company? And take a look at who runs the bank. There's Jack McDonald and Tim Keeney, right? These guys are really big. Let me quickly show you this. Is that Jack McKinney? We can say that he is the SVP of stablecoins at Ripple. He was the CEO and a member of the Polysign board. He moved to this because Polysign seems to be having trouble. He was also the president and CEO of Confer Financial Services at one point. He is also the managing director of UBS Investment Bank.